don't ignore the homeless. It's really quite appalling how so many people do nothing to help those that our so-called civilized society has dumped on. Quite often, these people did not know that vile fate that beset them into that terrible state of homelessness. Some people, their parents died, and others found themselves evicted onto the street, just as their jobs turfed them out, and they lost their job as well. And they did not realise they would fall into that horrible state of homelessness. It's not their fault. Some people were turfed out of their jobs due to the fact their bosses had the financial squeeze put upon them by the government. So because they were in their jobs too long, they were turfed out so they can acquire cheaper labour. And they fell into that horrible state. And sometimes these homeless people have very few people they can turn to for love and support. Often their siblings are married, or they have very little family to rely on for help and aid. Most people forget this could just as easily have been them. You yourselves could find yourself a victim of fate and circumstance in very much the same way as I did. I was homeless. I went through all that and emerged stronger on the other side. Even those in power now look down their noses at the homeless people. Even in London recently, a lot of people who were previously homeless have become criminalised because of their homeless state. But do not these people who look down their noses at the homeless have the biggest sin of not being sympathetic to their brothers and sisters who have met these hard times? Because if you do, you're showing far, far better support, and you're far, far better than your counsellors and your elite. Love God, love each other. Amen.